And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well,
Won't be a long tattoo.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Harden out there with Johnson. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Atlanta. Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Zion plays within the system. And right there, very unselfish.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. In the corner, Collins with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Harden. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He made his views clear. He said, #1 priority, we have to nullify their speed. That can be done in a variety of ways. I asked him which way. He said that we'd have to wait and see to find out. He's such a party pooper, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now here's Johnson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Pass to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Young missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Here's Collins. Zion Williamson making his last shot. To the left wing. Capella finds Young. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trae takes a quick one.
To the paint. Here's Johnson.
Hawks foul. DeJounte Murray. His first. Team first.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Bounce pass, Young. And it's Murray. That time on the assist from Young.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
And the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Shoots from the elbow. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And here's Young after Larry Nance getting his 3 to go. Over Harden. Young's shot is off.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That one goes. Count it. And that's 10 points for Johnson.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Griffin against Ingram. Ingram with the steal. To the inside. Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And it's out of bounds. Lost touch by Nance.
Get outside. Get outside.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The Hawks trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Atlanta calls timeout. You know, this late in the season, Brent, so much of a team's approach depends on where they stand in the playoff race.
You have some middle-of-the-road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, you know, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
Now, here is Young. He had 28 points in the win against Milwaukee. Outside for Murray. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. That's good on the jump shot. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not easy fella to hold in check.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And Atlanta has possession following the score by New Orleans. Collins kicks to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Now that connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Pass to Williamson. He dishes it to Johnson. Johnson draws the double for Murray. Johnson can't hit. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Griffin. Young trying to break free. That shot by Griffin, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Young against Harden. Young dishes to Murray. Capella trying to free himself up. The offensive rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Nance.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
He misses the free throw. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Bays checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeJounte Murray. And the second free throw, good.
So much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
Now here's Jones. Here's to Williamson. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 14 points for Johnson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Bay. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Young fires away from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's McCollum. After the basket by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young against McCollum. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Bogdanovic. Johnson with the block. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His first, team second.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Johnson, 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Hunter subbed in for Collins.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here is Young. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 15. And here's McCollum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
3 points.
Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hunter against Williamson. He gets it in there.
6'7", Hunter. Nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 18 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Bogdanovic. The kick out to Young. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Now here's Johnson. 18 points for him. If it counts, Johnson's got 20 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. They serve it up.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Cullen passes to Jones. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 22.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Bogdanovich, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Pelicans shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Down low, here's Okongwu. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 26.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And that one, good.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Let's hear it for your ATL.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Johnson is out there with Harden. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Nance. And it's Murphy in at the 4 slot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had an impressive number of points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Johnson dishes to Nance. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Young looking it over. Outside for Griffin. In the corner, Collins with it. Griffin against Ingram. Goes up at the stripe. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Harden against Young. To the inside. Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 34 points for Johnson.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Passes it to Capella. Up top, Griffin. He's covered by Ingram. Back to Griffin. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the basket by Johnson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's stolen by Johnson. Harden outside for 3. Sinks the triple. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's the pass to Murray. Over Johnson. And just miss after miss right now.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's Murray. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Pass to Young. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray against Ingram. Back to Johnson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Collins. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Johnson against Murray. Pass to Harden. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pushing it up. Here's Johnson. And
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic and that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trey, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Johnson against Murray. Man's trying to break loose. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Collins. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. New Orleans has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Here's Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Griffin looking around. Shot clock at 5. A step-back shot here. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
Now here's Murray. A 29-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Passes to Murray. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on. Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. New Orleans also making some changes. So it's New Orleans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Griffin in at the small forward spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. To the paint, here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal. Team
and it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ingram outside. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Griffin, and the layup's good off the glass. Griffin's got his first points of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Inside, here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden against Young. Now, here's Capella. Not a lot of room. Young finds Murray. From 18 feet away, they get the rebound. And it's Capella missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Johnson down low. He's covered by Murray. No coverage that time.
Ingram, 3 points.
Ingram's got 9 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Collins passes to Griffin. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Outside Griffin. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Ingram outside to the inside. Here's Johnson. And good, he hits it again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Get mine.
Pelicans on D. Here's Griffin. Some solid defense from Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Capella kicks to Collins. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Feeds it to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game. Harden against Young. To the middle. Johnson dishes to Nance. Back to Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got 56 points in the game. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's Young on the wing. Ingram against Griffin. Plays it up and kicks it in. Griffin's got 7 points for the quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Down low, here's Johnson. And good that time.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Hawks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The pass to Griffin. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Bays checked in for Bogdanovich. Outside Griffin. Here's the floater. It's tipped.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Griffin, count it from 12. Griffin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Here's Johnson. Man's trying to break loose. No good with the layup. Bay with it. He's got 7. Collins passes to Bay. Drills it from outside. Bay's got 10.
And Bay doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
Nance outside, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Collins. Harden against Young. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
And taking a quick
all game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
New Orleans making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Collins in the post. Murphy's there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And Young kicks to Collins. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Pelicans. McCollum's checked in. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Johnson outside. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Young against McCollum. Pass to Griffin. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. The shot's good from Griffin.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
McCollum passes to Jones. Back to McCollum. Here's Johnson. And got it. Another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The feed to Okongwu. Lopez with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Passes it to Hunter. Here's Bay. He's got 10.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard, get down low, make a difference on this end.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Young pass to Okongwu. Kicks to Hunter. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
To the inside. And Johnson with the stuff.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Young pass to Griffin. Now Bay. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And Bay, because he has that shooting ability behind the three-point line, he can put points up in a hurry.
The Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Jones looking for an opening. And a wide open look for McCollum. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Now the pass to Murphy. To the middle. And stolen by Murray. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Hunter. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jones with it. Outguarded by Murray. And the Pelicans miss again. Atlanta's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting, and easy 2 points on the lane. Murray's got 15 points. New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Such a luxury to have McCollum be able to play both guard spots. So not just a scorer, solid passer too, about 3 assists for his career.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 14.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. New Orleans on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
A completely new group on the floor. The Pelicans making a switch here. So for New Orleans right now, Hernan Gomez out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 1. Johnson kicks to Lewis. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Lewis has got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Back to Young to end the cold streak. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Daniels. Inside. Shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
On the court.
It's Young on the wing. Lewis covering. Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Forrest. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Down low, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Marks. Over Green. Marks, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And Murray subbed in for Young. Here's Marks. Here's Murray. Sinks the 15-footer. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
On the wing, Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Daniels passes to Johnson. Over Forrest, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Murphy against Johnson. Passes it to Marks. He kicks it to Murray. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the pass to Murphy. Back to Lewis. Johnson down low. He's covered by Murray. Lewis passes to Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Murray scanning the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for New Orleans. Lewis kicks to Murphy. Pass to Green. Now here is Murphy. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Murray. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Johnson. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter. Step back on that one and let it fly.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. And then now the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Johnson.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Pass to Green. Johnson inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Bogdanovich looking around. Out to the right wing. Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Johnson. Marks, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
They double-team Johnson. Outside Murphy. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bogdanovich inside. Murphy's there. Murray left side. Right through the D for the layup.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.